Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. In this reading we are going to have a look at what is it that's currently trying to manifest into your physical reality and what is going on inside of you that it might be blocking it. So first I'm going to draw two cards that are going to give me some kind of an insight where you're energetically at and for you actually in order to look whether this reading is for you or not. I have now been like pulling almost the complete spread in order to look where you're currently at and what is currently trying to manifest into your physical reality. What I actually see is that your current energy is the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Swords and Seven of Swords. So there is something, you are ignited with passion. Okay, this is what I see. Passion ignited inside of you. It's like, you know, the thing is you see this here, this is her third eye. Is like she got an intuitive hit. This here really speaks to me like she got in connection, whether you're male or female, she got in connection with her higher self and with the higher realms. This looks to me like a light worker reading, extremely spiritual and pretty high evolved, but I'm going to come to this later. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So I would kind of say in your recent past you have had it looked like there was something you had sleepless nights over, something that really could have put you into some kind of depressive state. I really don't like to use those kind of labels, but it looks like that. But in the end, how you came out is like, I would like to show you this card. This guy, you see there are flying some feathers around, and this guy has been picking those feathers. The feathers are standing for the thoughts, okay, the swords, and also communication. But what actually is meant with this card, from my point of view at this moment, is that you have been going through some kind of a pretty down state. You had sleepless night, depression, anxiety, doesn't need to be as dramatic as that. But in the end, you took what you can from the situation that you went out of, you know, these things that you learned from, you took them with you, and the rest you left it there. And I think this maybe because you had an epiphany, okay, maybe because you gathered the strength in order to get out of this, okay, you know, you started believing in yourself. I'm going over to what is currently trying to manifest into your physical reality, and we do have as an overall energy the call. That's so, you know, it feels so intense. Really, this reading feels so intense because this is the Judgment card. This is to me about karma. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. That is such an highly spiritual deck. It's crazy, Sagittarius, seriously. So what is clarifying the karma or the Judgment card is the Hermit, the Empress, which is also standing for the Divine Feminine, and the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Strength or the Love card. Wow, that's so it feels a little bit heavy, but it feels like deep rooted. And what you're currently manifesting into your life is actually letting go of karma. Karma in a way that you are, you know, the Hermit card in the classic Rider-Waite Tarot deck, you see an old guy holding a lantern in front of him. This to me, in this spread, in combination with the Ace of Wands and Strength, this is absolutely talking about a leadership situation, you know, because we do have And you know, the thing is, you know, do you see those colors? They're looking almost the same, you know? And to me is like, whether this is here really about love, okay, or about strength, but or you're coming here together with the divine masculine, because this is the archetype of the divine feminine to me. She's very nurturing, she's the mother, she is creating, she's, you know, she on the classic tarot deck you see her pregnant, and she is Gaia, you know. And the hermit is someone who gained a lot of wisdom. And the thing is, he's holding his lantern in front of him, so he is kind of paving a new path, okay? But since I feel leadership quality, maybe because of the yellow, the solar plexus chakra, willpower and confidence, I'm feeling here some kind of leadership quality. Either it could be that you are meeting an emperor or an empress in order to create something very, very passionate, fiery. Courage is also something what I hear here. Something, or you alone are embodying the divine feminine masculine. This is like in order to create something that is not only giving you the opportunity, releasing all your karma from this and past lives, but in order to create something to let others also benefit from what you found out, you understand, in order to release karma. You know, this is actually what the hermit is in this case to me all about, because to me he is someone who is showing new ways, who is paving new ways, who is holding the lantern in front of him so that others can see him and follow him. This is the hermit for me. And we have here the card called. That's actually very interesting, huh? Because we have here the call, and we have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. As I say, the hermit, it feels really like a leadership position. Give with unconditional love and grace. This is the Empress, you know, unconditional love and grace. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. And you know what is funny? I've been shuffling from another deck, and what popped out, but directly like kind of fall with the picture on the table, was the Two of Pentacles. And I was like, that's not my card. But we have here holding the opposites, extremes of life. This is actually what the Two of Pentacles is also all about. It's like juggling your tangible, you know, your life, juggling in your life, you know, the things that you're dealing with, maybe 2 different jobs, you know. And the funny thing is that when I saw this card, what popped up into my head was one deck from this monology, one card from this monology deck, which says balance out spirituality and practicality. This is for you. This is really, so that's absolute evidence enough that this is a highly spiritual reading. And we do have here holy amethyst, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. I would like to know what it is that you need to release in order to receive this state of being, state of mind, mental clarity, and pure compassion towards yourself and other human beings. It's so beautiful, really. It is so beautiful. And you know, actually, you really went through hardship. You absolutely, I mean, all of us, we deserve the best, always, absolutely. But really, man, you're going to own this. You're going to own this, absolutely. So Sagittarius, what is the advice from source? Okay, so we do have here the Six of Swords as an overall energy. Okay, this actually means like let go of old belief systems. It is also like the rite of passage. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, you see a boat. Let me show you this. You see a boat, and you see a woman with her child, and some kind of an guy who's driving this boat. I know that's absolutely grammatically incorrect, but I think you know what I mean. And this guide. Oh wait. Okay, I'm getting here 2 or 3 different messages, but this guide is like bringing him, like, you know, leading them into calmer water. And I think what you are absolutely asked is meditate, because you know the thing is we have here the Six of Swords. It is like you are already on your way out of this. Okay, so the ask here is really to trust that it is going to happen. And you know, here we have here the Ace of Swords. It is not, you know, actually the Ace of Swords has a different meaning, but to me it really speaks about trust your intuition, you know, because this is it's like this picture is talking about the pineal gland and your connection to source and your intuition and your clear gifts, what you have. Trust your intuition and gain strength. So we're talking about the solar plexus chakra. Stepping out of your comfort zone from time to time might be absolutely a really good advice here. I would like to draw some different advice cards, something that gives you some kind of like really practical hint. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about work on your skills, okay? And approach the things that you want, because you see this guy is leaving behind him a lot of pentacles. It's a little bit like things that he collected throughout the time on his journey, and he always kind of improved himself so that he can let all of the old pentacles behind and go with his upgraded version. Okay, so this is what you are being asked of. I would really like to draw an affirmation card, and I hope this time my deck is going to give me affirmation cards, because in the last reading it was just kind of avoiding to communicate with me. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Sanctuary. This is a lot about, now I understand why you got the Strength card, because we are really talking here about confidence with your body. It says sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. So we are really talking here about confidence in regards to your physical appearance. Or I think we are also talking, since we are having here the Empress, we are also talking about really honoring your inner divine being, not only divine feminine, but also the divine masculine. Both need to be nurtured. So I do have here some advice cards. So we do have as advices: create art, build strength, make a vision board, and sex. So whether this is like talking about, I don't know, this is do with it what you want, you know. But we do have here make a vision board and build strength. I think this build strength card is really for you. I think this is something you already had on mind, and that you would, maybe you would like to have some kind of confirmation from spirit. But I think nobody really needs a confirmation for this. Everybody knows that working out is some kind of a pretty healthy thing. So working out is actually pretty good for you, simply because you know, when we are like pretty much in our head, it feels sometimes like there's some stuck energy residing inside of us. So movement is always a good idea. Okay, so we also have create art and make a vision board. This could also really fall into the Knight of Pentacles, because maybe you're an artist and you should work on your skills more. Make a vision board. If you are, I mean, we do have here the Ace of Wands, and you know, very it feels really very creative. It feels very spiritual. So I do really believe that some of you, or most of you, could be an artist or do something creative, maybe singing or dancing, writing, whatever. And this is really talking about work on your skills. Be in a creative flow. I think this is what it's talking about. And absolutely get out of your head. That's why you should do this. Get out of your head. And you know, by making a vision board, it really likes you are really going to like remind yourself, okay, why am I here? What it is really like, you know, pause and reflect on, do you still want those things that you once wanted, or maybe you would like to thrift a little bit to the right or left, you know, depending on whether you want to change it or not. So yeah, Sagittarius, I hope this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some insights of what is currently trying to manifest into your physical reality, and what you actually can do actively in order to let this energy in. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you appreciated this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.